Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 Happy Wednesday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this matchup, the Toronto Huskies will be on the road to the 305 and near Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida, as we are battling off against Tua Tagovailoa and the 3-2 Miami Dolphins. So we faced them last season, both in Toronto and in Miami. So I'll have both of the links to the videos if you guys want to check those videos out. You absolutely can. And Week 10 will be in Toronto battling off against the Miami Dolphins. So there are division rivals. And like I said, the Toronto Huskies are now the new New York Jets. So the New York Jets, as you guys recall from 3 months ago, left East Rutherford, New Jersey to go to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So without a further ado, we'll see you at kickoff time.
We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Cam Newton and the Toronto Huskies.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Miami, Florida in the 305. And the Miami Dolphins kick it off. Joe Hayden of the University of Florida product will be ready to return to kickoff here for the Huskies. And they do get stopped at the 28-yard line. So now we see Cam Newton stepping onto the field for the first time today for the Toronto Huskies. So he's going to hand the ball off to Le'Veon Bell, and he uses a juke move there, and he will get stopped at the 48-yard line, as this will be a first down and 10. So now we're going to do a 4 verticals pass play. And does anybody like the orange Miami Dolphins jerseys from the 2010 season? And Kenny Stills does get a reception, though, and he will get stopped at the 9. So those orange jerseys that the Dolphins are wearing really stand out, and I liked that logo and that uniform combo. I wish they would bring it back. They should have extended it a little bit longer, but they changed it in 2013 to this current logo. And now first and goal from the 9. Cam Newton throws his second pass of the game. It is incomplete. So this is now going to be a second and goal. We're going to use some slants route. We're going to use a slant route here for our offense. So Cam Newton, he's going to throw it to AJ Green, and that is a touchdown for the Huskies. First receiving touchdown of the game for AJ Green, as the Huskies will now lead at 7-0 here in Miami Beach. Alright, now this is a first and 10. We see Tua Tagovailoa, the left-handed QB from the University of Alabama, passes it to Mike Gillespie, and the ball is out. He caught it, but then lost possession of it, and Jordan White makes a fumble recovery there that time for the Toronto Huskies. So now this is going to be a first and 10 from the 50-yard line. So we're at the middle of the field, basically, and almost intercepted there that time. Cam Newton has got to stop throwing incomplete passes. So we're going to do that same exact play just like we did. And now we're going to get a first down. That's the objective of this. So we're going to throw it to AJ Green there, and he will get stopped at the 37. So now this is going to be a first and 10 from the 37. And now Cam Newton, he's back to pass. And I'm going to throw it to AJ Green, and he's going to get stopped at the 19. So now he has 83 yards, so 17 more. Well, if he goes over the end zone, he'll have at least 100 yards, which is really, really good. And That's what we want it to be. So throws it to AJ Green again, and it's another touchdown for AJ Green. So this is his 10th receiving touchdown of the season, and Cam Newton has thrown over 100 yards at least in this game so far. So now this is going to be a 14-0 lead here for the Toronto Huskies. Okay, 3rd and 16 now from the 31 here for the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa throws it to Mike Gillespie, and he does get a first down. 2 for 2, 45 yards there. And this is going to be a 1st and 10, so we are going to play some defense. And now Tua Tagovailoa, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to a receiver there, and this is going to end the first quarter, and it's now 2nd and 3. The Toronto Huskies now lead this 14-0 here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. So now we're going to use the 3-4 defense on 2nd and 3. So this means 3 linemen, 4 linebackers. So now 2nd and 3, they're going to hand the ball off to Clavion Davis. And Clavon Davis gets a first down. So the Dolphins are in the red zone. So they're trying to aim their way to get their first touchdown of this football game in Miami, Florida. So now Tua Tagovailoa hands the ball off to Davis, and he lost at least 2 yards on the play there that time. And now we're going to use a 3 and 4. So this is a 2nd and 12 now, as we are at the 20-yard line. So now they're going to hand the ball off to Clavon Davis, and he loses another yard there that time. And it's now 3rd and 13 now from the 21-yard line. So Tua Tagovailoa, he's trying to figure out, where am I going to throw this? And he turns out it will be an incomplete pass. So this is now going to be a 4th and 13 here for the Dolphins, as they are trying to kick this at the 21-yard line. So they're going to kick it away, and they get 3 points. So this is now going to be a 14-3 lead here for the Toronto Huskies. We got Joe Hayden ready to return the kickoff here for the Huskies. And Joe Hayden is ready to run the field, ready to break a couple of tackles and get stopped there at the 28-yard line. So now we see Cam Newton on the field. We're going to do a quick slants route, and we're going to use Mohamed Sanu Sr. as our wide receiver. I bet he had a son named Mohamed Sanu Jr., and he does get a reception, 6 for 8 there, 123 yards. All right, now this is 1st and 10 from the 49. Cam Newton, he's ready to call a play. So now Newton trying to find a receiver. He throws it to AJ Green there. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now this is 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go in the first half, and Rob Gronkowski gets his first touchdown of the game. And Joe Flacco there threw that football deep across the field to the end zone. And we subbed him out for Cam Newton since he did really good in this. He had 147 yards and a perfect passer rating of 158.3. That there, my friends, is what is important. We have to have at least 2 quarterbacks, or 3, depending on how many quarterbacks you play, to have at least a 158.3 passer rating, which is the highest you could get. So now this is a 21-3 lead. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. Okay, now this is a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and now we see Tua Tagovailoa throw the football there, and that is incomplete. So now this is going to be a 2nd down and 10, as we are going to blitz on defense. So 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. So Tagovailoa, he gets sacked by Cam Jordan, his first sack of the game there. And it's now 3rd and 17 here for the Dolphins. So they're at the 27. So they need 7 yards at least. Well, 7 yards to get it into the red zone. So now CJ Mosley is down and hurt for Toronto. So now They're at first and goal from the 2-yard line. So all they need is 2 yards to get it into the end zone. And Clavon Davis actually does not make it into the end zone, but it was pretty close. He was only like 1 yard shy, so he has a bruised shoulder, so we're going to keep CJ Mosley in regards to that. So he's one of our strongest defensive players on this team. So now this is going to be a second and goal. And now Clavon Davis makes it into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. First TD of the game for the Dolphins as the Toronto Huskies lead it 21-10. All right, now it is kickoff time here at Hard Rock Stadium, which opened up in 1987. So hosted, to my knowledge, 9 to 10 Super Bowls, and Joe Hayden gets stopped at the 33-yard line. And this goes a first down and 10. So we're going to use a wide trail pass play on first and 10. So now we got Joe Flacco. He's thinking about throwing the football to Kenny Stills, and he does. Juke move there, got stopped at the 46-yard line. So we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now this is going to be a first and 10 from the 33-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa, he's thinking about throwing the football, passes it to Clavon Davis. That turns out to be incomplete, but he has 122 yards, surprisingly, in this football game, which really is good for a quarterback. And now they pass the football to Michael Thomas, the former wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints, played along with Drew Brees, who is now with our Toronto Huskies football team. So now, 3rd and 4 now, Tagovailoa throws the football that time. Turns out it will be an incomplete pass. So we got Jordan White ready to return the punt here for the Toronto Huskies, and the Dolphins punt this away. And Jordan White, he's ready to run the field. So now Jordan White, oh my goodness, he is going to break one tackle. Will he get this into the end zone? Apparently that will be a no, as a matter of fact, because he got stopped there at the 47. So with that being said, we're just going to use the HB drive, and we're going to use some Le'Veon Bell. And Andy Dalton, Drew Brees there that time, hands the ball off to Le'Veon Bell. So now we're going to use the Salem pass play on 2nd and 7. So with that being said, and Drew Brees, he's on his feet, and he does get sacked there that time. So now this is Trent Greensburg made the sack there. And it's now going to be a 3rd and 16 from the 41. And no, he is not related to our linebacker Trevor Greensburg. And now he's going to throw this deep to Kenny Stills, and he's going to jump on into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. 59-yard touchdown there by Kenny Stills. And it's now going to be 28-10 here in the 305. All right, now this is 1st and 10. Clavon Davis runs it, and he only gains about 6 yards on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd down and 3 from the 19-yard line. So now Tua Tagovailoa, he's thinking about handing the football off to Davis, and he gets stopped there by Cam Jordan, who already has 1 sack in this game, which is, I think he was one of our leading sack leaders. He led the team in sacks last season, as you guys recall. And Tua Tagovailoa, he's going to throw it, and he actually does catch it. So now this is going to be a 1st and goal with only 38 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Can they make a touchdown in this game? So now 1st and goal from the 3. They're going to hand the ball off to Clavon Davis, loses 3 yards there. And it's now going to be a 2nd and goal. We're using the 3-4 play, and it's the end of the 3rd quarter. So now this is going to be a 28-10 lead for the Toronto Huskies still. But now we got Tagovailoa. He's going to throw this to Mike Gesicki, and he gets stopped at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal now. We're going to use a goal line defense here. And now Tagovailoa, he's going to think about passing it to Mike Gesicki, and he does get a touchdown. So now this is going to be a 28-17 lead. All right, now this is kickoff time, but they're doing it onside this time. And apparently it is Demario Davis that got that fumble, that kickoff return there. He did not he only returned it for only a slight 1 yard there. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We got Drew Brees as our quarterback. So now I'm going to throw this to Kenny Stills, and we don't get as much yards. So now 2 for 2, 66 yards. And now this is going to be a 2nd and 3 now here for the Huskies. And he throws a pass, and it's now 2 for 3, 66 yards. So we're going to use a slant route here for our offense on 3rd and 3. So if we do not get a 1st down, we will be forced to punt. So now Drew Brees, 3 for 4, 75 yards. That is 1 touchdown there. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to use some inside zone with Le'Veon Bell, one of our running backs on this team. So now I'm going to hand the ball off to Le'Veon Bell, and he's going to get stopped at the 32. So 3 rushes and 22 yards there. And now this is going to be a 2nd and 10. So we're going to use a formation here. We're going to use a strong pass play, and we're going to use... I'm going to use a pistol formation, actually. Pistol doubles. I'm just going to use a PA boot here. And I'm thinking about using Kenny Stills as our wide receiver. So I'm going to throw it to him, and he will get stopped at the 6-yard line. All right, now this is 1st and goal from the 6. So we got a slant route here, and the 2-minute warning just passed by. So we're just going to do a quick pass play. We're going to use a couple slant routes here for our offense. So now 1st and goal, Andy Dalton ready to throw the football. I'm going to pass it to Mohamed Sanu, and that is a touchdown. So now this is his 1st receiving touchdown of the game, and we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 41. So Tua Tagovailoa, he's going to throw the football. Ends up incomplete. 9 for 14, 151 yards, and 1 touchdown. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Dolphins, as they are trying to score another touchdown before this game is over. So they're going to throw the football. They're going to pass it to a receiver there that time, and they're going to get stopped at the 48. So now we're going to use this is 1st and 10 with only a minute and 13 seconds, I'd have to say. And Mike Gesicki gets a reception, and they do get a 1st down. Okay, now this is going to be a 1st and goal here for the Dolphins. And now they only are at the 10-yard line. That is going to be an incomplete pass. So now we're going to use the nickel formation here for the offense. Here for the defense, rather. And he's going to throw this to Devontae Parker, who got his 1st touchdown of the game. So he has not caught a reception up until this point of the game. So we will see you guys we'll see you guys at the end of the game. And the Toronto Huskies win it in the 305 in the Sunshine State of Florida by the final score of 36-24. All I'd like to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, Tua Tagovailoa, 139.1 passer rating, 13 out of 19 there, 205 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cam Newton, Drew Brees, Joe Flacco, and Andy Dalton had 158.3 passer rating. Clavon Davis had 10 rushes, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. Receiving wise, Kenny Stills, 182 receiving yards and 1 touchdown on the day. AJ Green, 6 receptions, 93 yards and 1 touchdown. Devontae Parker, Rob Gronkowski, Mohamed Sanu, and Mike Gesicki all had 1 touchdown. So let's check out the sacks here. Kyle Vanoy, Malcolm Butler, Cam Jordan all had sacks. That wraps it up, everybody. We'll see you guys soon.